Published on June 6, 2018. Marseille, France, June 6, 2018. Sailing's World Cup Series final came alive today as the medal hopefuls battled it out at the front of their respective fleets in a steady breeze and under blue Marseillaise skies. Racing commenced at 12 o'clock local time, with a steady 7-11 knot southerly breeze dancing across the four racing areas to test the 212 competitors from 34 nations racing across 8 Olympic events. Hungary's Erdi backed her judgment in the Laser Radial to close the gap on overnight leader Emma Placher, 12 to 1 point. Erdi, a 2015 youth world champion and Olympian, had a slow start to the event, finishing 15th and 5th from the opening day's proceedings. However, she was soon able to find her rhythm today. "We had the same wind direction as yesterday, so I decided to go to the left side of the course and that paid off," said Erdi. "My plan was just to get off the start line safe and work my way to the top left. That worked well for me. In the first race, I was scared because there were not many sailors who took the left side of the course, but it paid off. In the second race I had a good start, went to the left again and it was clearer in my head of what I needed to do. I was clear in my decisions and I managed to win that one, so I'm very happy." Erdi has now emerged as a clear contender for gold, and both her and Placher have a slight advantage over sailors placed from 3rd to 7th, who are split by just 3 points. The day's remaining race win went to Edgem Guzelter, who is 17th overall. Nick Thompson, GBR, was the star of the day in the 25-boat Laser fleet. His first and second propelled him into the lead, following a mixed opening day which saw him awarded a full 26-point penalty that he now discards. Lorenzo Ciavarini, GBR, also put an opening day disqualification behind him as he recorded 2/5 to move into second place, 2 points off Thompson. Peru's Stefano Peschiera, recently named College Sailor of the Year in the USA, sits in the final podium position. Italy's Ruggero Tita and Caterina Banti and Great Britain's John Gimson and Anna Burnett are locked on 16 points apiece in the NACRA 17. Tita and Banti are the form team in the NACRA 17. They won gold at the Trofeo Princesa Sofia and swiftly followed that up with the honors at the final World Cup Series round in Hires, 90 kilometers east of Marseille. They have brought that form into the final and are making their time on the water count. "We had to be patient today to find the right moment to make a decision," commented Banti. "Our speed-up wind was good, and we finished all 3 races in the top 5, so it was a successful day for us." Vittorio Bissaro and Mael Froscari, Ida, held the lead after 5 races but dropped down to 4th after a 15th in the final race of the day. Come Tokyo 2020, only one Italian team will be able to go to the Olympic Games, if they qualify, but for now the 2 teams remain close. "We train together, eat together and compete with each other," explained Banti. "We are family and we all push each other in order to improve. Of course, we compete on the water, but we are happy when we see them win." After another strong day on the water, Hannah Mills and Ailey McIntyre, GBR, hold the women's 470 lead as they bid to defend their World Cup title. The pair finished 4th and 2nd from 2 races, but Spain's Sylvia Moss and Patricia Contero narrowed the gap on them to a single point. The Spanish crew took a race win and a 3rd, and, although they're in a podium position, they are continuously learning and won't be getting carried away. "It's incredible sailing with the top sailors like Hannah Mills and Camille Lecointre," commented Silva. "But it is super challenging and you learn a lot, because we are all close on the water and you fight for the best spot. We are trying to keep a consistent scoreboard this week and not have any odd results, which could make us lose out on a top position. Gamagori World Cup winners Ikondo Yoshida and Miho Yoshioka, JPN, sit in the final podium position after 4 races. Balaj and Jomborgiakas Hun showed their race win on the opening day was not a one-off by continuing their form into the second day of men's 470 racing. Hungarian brothers posted a second and a fourth which promoted them to first from 7th. Overnight leaders Jordi Timar and Nicolas Rodriguez, ESP, remained at the front of the fleet in both races and are just a single point off the leaders. 2 Japanese teams claimed the day's race wins. Naoki Ochino and Hasegawa Takeshi snapped up the first of the day and sit in 10th. Ju Okada and Junpei Hokazono followed suit in the next and are 1 point off the podium in 4th. Lilian Degois, Ned, maintained a level of consistency that her rivals were unable to match in the women's RSX as she advanced to first overall. The Dutch racer took 2 fourths and a fifth as those closest to her had up and down days with no real consistency. As a result, Degois has a 6-point lead at the halfway stage of fleet racing. Rio 2016 Olympic bronze medalist Stefania Elfutina Russ and Gamagori World Cup winner Heyman Chan HKG are tied on 22 points each behind the leader. In the men's RSX, Rio 2016 bronze medalist and home nation hopeful Pierre Lecoq found the sweet spot on the racetrack, taking a pair of race wins and a fourth. He moves into pole position in the 19-boat fleet. Pavel Tarnowski, pole, picked up his 3rd win of the week in the first race, but followed up with a 6th and a 10th which leaves him 6 points off Lecoq. Thomas Goyard, Louis Giard, and Radosław Formanski, pole, are tied for 3rd on 20 points. Racing in the 13-boat Finn fleet continues to be extremely close, with no sailor able to take hold and control the pack. Jorge Zarif, and Josh Jr., NZL, are tied on 9 points at the top. Jonathan Lobert, follows on 11, Andy Maloney, NZL, on 13 and overnight leader Nenad Bugarin, Crow, on 14 points. Canada, Mexico, USA update. Among the 4 teams from North America in the top 10, Americans Riley Gibbs, Louisa Chaffee, NACRA 17, remain in 5th while Canadian Tom Ramshaw, Finn, dropped a position to 8th. Event details, results, Facebook. The World Cup Series commenced in Gamagori, Japan in October 2017. Miami held the American round in January 2018, followed by Hires, France in April. For 8 of the 10 Olympic events, number 49er and 49E RFX, the winners from all of the rounds as well as the best performing racers across the series were invited to the final on June 5 to 10 to compete for the title of World Cup Series champion. The medal races on June 9 and 10 will be streamed live on World Sailing's YouTube channel. Editor's note: as a result of uncertainty due to the qualification requirements of the final, and the logistics for attendance, most of the North American athletes did not include the final when planning their 2018 event calendar. Teams from Canada, Mexico, and USA: 470M, 0, 470W, 1, Atlantic Brugman, Nora Brugman, USA, Finn, 1, Tom Ramshaw, Ken, Laser, 1, Robert Davis, Ken, Laser Radio, 0, NACRA 17, 1, Riley Gibbs, Louisa Chaffee, USA, RS, XM, 0, RS, XW, 0.